started today. First and foremost, ladies and gentlemen, those y'all that's new, welcome to Super Alvin TV. My name is Alvin Campbell, and today, um, and for the life of the channel, I'm be going live every day at around 7, 8, or 9 o'clock, around prime time hours. And I'm dedicating these streams to help people out that's going through panic attacks and anxiety. Um, it is for real, and I want y'all to know that you're not alone. In order to talk, and when I do these live streams, you have to be a subscriber. So those y'all that haven't subscribed, smash that subscribe button. I'm building this community of people that's going through anxiety attacks and panic attacks to, to let people know. And I really want to put awareness on this because a lot of people don't talk about this. Mental health is very important, and I really want to make help people be aware of this. And then the people that actually going through it, because I've been through it before. I've been through worst cases of anxiety. I've been through worst cases that you can think of panic attacks. As far as going in and out the hospital, I've been there. Chest getting tight, I've been there. And if I'm a survivor of it, I had 2 to 3 panic attacks a day, every day. So if I'm a survivor of it, I know that you can make it. I know that you, and most importantly, I want to help you because I've been through this. And I know that because I've been through it, I can help someone else out. So, I thank every single one of y'all for coming in here. Once again, my name is Alvin Campbell. Those y'all don't know me, I pretty much do. I thank y'all for the love, thank y'all for the hearts, man. I appreciate y'all. But I pretty much do 2 short, funny videos today. But I'm focusing on helping people out that have anxiety or panic attacks because it's for real and it's serious and it's no joke, folks. I've had panic attacks. Now, in my opinion, panic attacks is the worst of the worst. Panic attacks is the worst of the worst because your body starts to have these, it gets into fight or flight mode when you get these panic attacks. And a lot of people that, when I had panic attacks, the problem that I had was that I didn't know what it was. I thought that I was calling 911. I thought that it was something going on with my body, my heart rate. Like I'm laying down in bed and my heart rate is going up to 120 plus. Like I'm sitting here laying down comfortably in bed, and then all of a sudden, boom, 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 your heartbeat. You know what I mean? So you think it's something really going on. Your chest getting tight, blood pressure's shoot up. So you think it's something going on with your body. So you end up calling 911. And then you go to the hospital and they're like, it's nothing wrong with you. There's nothing going on. There's nothing wrong with you. If y'all got any questions, I'm here for you 1 hour every single day around this same time, 7 p.m. Eastern time, or 8 or 9, one of them in between 7 and 9. I'm here for y'all. If you're going through anxiety, if you have panic attacks, I'm here to encourage y'all. How can I do that? Because I've experienced multiple panic attacks, multiple, anxiety attacks. So I'm here to really help y'all that have any questions. A whole hour every day. I'm here. I'm open arms for y'all. Anybody that got anxiety or whatever, I'm open arms for y'all. So I really want y'all. If you know a family member or a friend or a coworker that's going through anxiety or panic attacks or severe anxiety, severe panic attacks, tell them to come here. I'm here for y'all. Like I said, I can help y'all. I can actually show y'all and tell y'all things that I did to help get me help. And I just want to most importantly let y'all know that there's somebody out there that actually been going through these severe, anxiety attacks and panic attacks. And there's somebody out there that's there for you. You're not alone. Okay. So I appreciate y'all. Like I said, y'all got any questions? If you're going through anxiety, I can help y'all out. Y'all get any questions about anxiety? If you got any questions about like panic attacks, this is your helpline. I'm here for you. I'm live. I'm here for y'all. Y'all got any questions for me? I'm here for y'all. So I appreciate y'all. I got a whole hour, ladies and gentlemen, a whole hour. But until I get a question, like in order for y'all to leave a message or a question, you have to be a subscriber. But this is the helpline, man. Panic attacks, anxiety. We have to raise awareness on panic attacks and anxiety because it's serious. This is probably the most serious thing since I've been a content creator for years. And this is probably the most serious thing that I've actually been through. Anxiety and panic attacks. And I've gotten some help in this and the therapy and stuff. But yeah, you still have some anxiety here and there. But I'm gonna tell y'all something. Panic attacks is serious. Panic attacks is very serious. I don't know if any of y'all going through panic attacks. Y'all got any questions? You would have to be a subscriber, but you can leave a message and a question right now. Once you subscribe, I'm here for y'all. I'm open arms. 1 hour a day, every day for anybody around the whole world that's going through anxiety attacks or panic attacks, because I know it's serious. And that's the thing when it's coming from someone that been through them things, been through anxiety attacks, severe anxiety attacks, been through severe panic attacks where I was having multiple panic attacks every single day throughout the duration of the day. You can't really sleep. I've been through that stuff. So I can tell y'all firsthand that you can overcome it. Do you have or used to have anxiety? Yes, and it's serious. I used to have severe anxiety, and my severe anxiety led to severe panic attacks, and that's what happens when you have severe anxiety. It leads to severe panic attack because when you have severe anxiety, you start having these functions in your body, your arms, your muscles acting funny, your chest getting tight, your heart rate going up, and then it leads to these panic attacks. And then once you have start having these panic attacks, now you're concerned about, oh, I might have another panic attack. So I've been through all that stuff, man, going in and out the ER. You know what I'm saying? And they say it's nothing wrong with you. And I'm telling y'all this right now. If you ever been through that situation where you're going in the hospital and they telling you it's nothing they can, like, it's basically nothing they can do. You are going through what's called a mental health crisis. And when you go to the ER, they're for more physical, like if you've been in an accident or if you have a seizure, a heart attack, they're more for physical. When you have anxiety or panic attack, that's your brain is sending your signals, false signals to your body, and it's sending your body into fight or flight mode. And then your body feels like it's trying to protect itself from something, and it's absolutely nothing's going on. It's just a chemical imbalance in your brain, and that's something that can be fixed. And you want to know how I know that? It's because I'm a living testament of that. You talking about a person that's been going to the hospital in and out. I feel like I had to call the hospital, because my heart racing and stuff like that. Checking my blood pressure all the time. Those y'all check your blood pressure all the time. You can overcome them things because I've been through that stuff, you know. And I think the first thing is overcoming your fears. Um, One of the big reasons why I'm doing what I'm doing with these live streams, that I'll be doing 1 hour every single day. I want y'all to know that there's somebody out there that understands you. That's me. And there's somebody out there that cares. That's me. And there's somebody out there that understands you and wants to hear you and can help you. That's me. Because I've been through these severe anxiety attacks, these severe panic attacks. So I can help you. So if y'all got any questions, I'm here for y'all, man, for the next 50 minutes. You got family member or friends or whoever, man, that need to hear this. I'm telling y'all, I can help you. I can guide you. I can tell you the things. I've been through it. I've been through the anxiety attack. People looking like you crazy. like something going on, something wrong with you. And when you have these severe anxiety attacks and panic attacks, you might have never experienced that in your life. I've never experienced panic attack in my entire life. Now, y'all think about that. A person that never experienced a panic attack in their entire life, all of a sudden, boom, you get 2 to 3 panic attacks every day for no reason. You could be listening to music, I could be laying down in bed, resting. It's something going on with your brain. Your brain sending false signals. So I want to help y'all, man. Make sure y'all, like I said, share, tell your friends, your family. I see we got 3 thumbs up. If y'all got any questions, man, you have to be a subscriber. That's it. It's free to subscribe. And I answer any of your questions. Any question y'all have about anxiety, panic attacks, you can tell me your experiences. Send a message here. That's why I'm doing these lives 1 hour every single day. I'm opening this this hour for y'all. Think about this. A person that experiencing severe anxiety attacks and panic attacks is opening 1 hour, and I'm dedicating it to y'all because I know how serious it is, and I know how impactful it is to your life. I know what the wreckage. It can cause trouble in your finances, your everyday life. I stopped eating. You know what I'm saying? Like I got really skinny. Believe it or not, guys, I'm big now, but I got really skinny. I was afraid to eat. I thought that eating was the reason why I had anxiety attacks. I thought that eating was the reason why I had panic attacks. No, it was something going on in your brain. It wasn't eating. It wasn't none of the stuff these thoughts. When you have anxiety and panic attacks, you have these thoughts that come in your head. This is going on and something going on. And what did I do? What did I eat? I didn't get enough sleep. No, that's not what it is. I haven't. I got one question so far tonight. I appreciate this person, Asher underscore GT. Do you have or used to have anxiety? Yes, I did. Um, I'm going to tell y'all, anybody that's going through anxiety and panic attacks tonight, I'm speaking to y'all. You're taking the first step right now. If you're joining this helpline that I got that opening this hour, you're taking the first step. Getting rid of that pride and doing what you can to get help. When I was having severe panic attacks, right, I went from focusing on the panic attacks and anxiety to getting help. And I think it's hard to focus on that when you feel like physically your body is going through a crisis. It's really hard to do that, but that's what I did, folks. I took the time and I said, I'm going to get help. It was a man that came into the hospital when I was sitting in the hospital and I was having these panic attacks, and he was an angel. And I still believe to this day that he was an angel because he came in and he gave me some paperwork. He told me a mental health center somewhere I can go to get help. And it shook me up because he was an angel. I'm laying there in the hospital bed, and I'm not a crier, folks, but I tear up in the inside. So I'm laying there in the hospital bed, with these panic attacks, blood pressure going up, heart rate going up, etc. And this man comes in and he says, "Here, check this free clinic out. You ain't got to pay no money." That was an angel. I got help. I think a couple days. I don't know if it was the next day. I got help. I got an evaluation, therapy, and medication. God is real. That was amazing. He was an angel. I will say that. Those y'all new, make sure you press that subscribe button because that's the only way that you can send a message on here. If y'all got any help, if you need any help with anxiety or panic attacks, I'm here for y'all. I am here for y'all for the next, we got the 35 minutes. I do an hour every single day. So I'm here for y'all. Y'all got any questions, any messages that you want to send me on anxiety or panic attacks that you're going through? If you're currently going through anxiety or panic attacks, I'm here for y'all. But yeah, I was in the hospital, man, and he came and he said, "Man, I wanna help you, man. And it touched me. I'm not gonna sit here and lie to y'all. It really touched me because I always was like that in my life, man. I'm sitting here in the hospital bed with these anxiety attacks and panic attacks. Mine went to severe panic attacks. It went from anxiety, really bad anxiety, where I could deal with it, cope with it. I feel like you can cope with and deal with anxiety. But once you get to the panic attacks and your body get on emergency mode, I call it emergency mode. That's why a lot of times when you have panic attacks, you want to call 911 because things are speeding up. It's a quicker version of anxiety attack. When you have panic attacks, it's a quicker version. Things speed up. But yeah, he came in the hospital and he helped me out with open arms. And that's what I'm doing for y'all tonight. Every single hour, prime time, I'm opening up where I can actually not just communicate, we are talking, embrace about anxiety and panic attacks, but I can actually help y'all out because it's something that I actually experienced in my life. This breathing exercises, breathe in, breathe out, inhale, exhale. That really helps with your heart rate. The breathing exercises, if you can master it, especially when you're going through anxiety attacks or panic attacks, it pauses you. And that's what you need. When you're going through anxiety attacks and panic attacks, you got to calm down. It pauses you. So, if y'all got any messages, um, any it's anything that anxiety, panic attacks that you're experiencing tonight, like I said, I'm here for y'all. We've had one question so far, and I know that this is a new chapter and a new journey that I'm doing with this YouTube channel, Super Album TV. I want to introduce myself to y'all. Those y'all that, if I'm Super Alvin TV, the founder. I came up with this. My name is Alvin Campbell, and I'm here to really open my whole hour to y'all. I'm opening this hour window for y'all because I know there's people out there that really need to hear this. And I'm just gonna, I'm gonna keep it serious because anxiety attacks is something that, and panic attacks, is something very serious, folks. But I am a living testament that if you have these anxiety attacks or these panic attacks or both, that you can overcome it. There's techniques you can do. The techniques are helpful. Anxiety, breathing in and out, techniques can help you because you need a pause. When you're going through serious anxiety, serious panic attacks, you got to calm down. I remember when I was going through the anxiety and the panic attacks, a lot of people used to tell me, like, especially when I went to the hospitals, calm down. You need to calm down a little bit. So, I appreciate every single one of y'all that is coming in, but I'm here for y'all. You're going through anxiety, if you're going through panic attacks or whatever, I'm here for y'all for the whole hour, and I'm going to dedicate this. I'm going to dedicate this hour for y'all because I know that people out there, really needs help, and I'm here to help y'all. You have to be a subscriber in order to leave a message. Or ask me a question, which I want y'all to ask these questions, man. I really do want y'all to answer these questions because I know there's a lot of people out there that's going through these anxiety attacks. Um, I'm trying to think of some other things that I can think of to help you. Oh yeah, I'm going to get to those y'all that got anxiety attacks. If you bothered by it, here's something else, a tip that you can write down right now. There's a tip that you can write down. Stay away from coffee, candy, junk food. Stay away from caffeine. If you have severe anxiety attacks and you have not combated it, stay away from caffeine because caffeine makes you edgy and it it really elevates. Caffeine, too much caffeine can elevate your anxiety and panic attack within a couple of minutes. And if you suffering through severe anxiety, severe panic attacks like I was, you need to stay away from it. Candy, chocolate, coffee. Stay away from coffee. This is Super Album TV. I'm Alvin Campbell. If y'all got any questions, if you're experiencing anxiety, panic attacks, I'm here for y'all. I do 1 hour a day. We are in 21 minutes now. Yes, you have to be a subscriber in order to send a message and subscribe. I really don't want to build a family of people that's going through these anxiety attacks and let y'all know that there's somebody out there for y'all that actually experience anxiety, severe panic attacks, and overcame it. I didn't just experience these severe anxiety attack cases and severe panic attack cases, but I overcame it. Didn't you get robbed? Um, yes, but I'm gonna tell you a story about that. But right now I'm sticking about anxiety. But I did have somewhat anxiety because of that experience. And a lot of times, thank you for that question, because a lot of times when you go through bad experiences like getting robbed, or you can get robbed emotionally, you can get robbed mentally, physically, financially, but all of them things can create anxiety. It can create this scenario of anxiety. And what I did to deal with it, said, you know one thing, you might can't get your mistakes back that you make in life, but you can learn from them, correct them by staying level-headed and positive-minded. That's how you counter that. You go through things in life, and that's part of life. That's part of your life journey. That's part of your life experience. If you're going through panic attacks right now, I'm a person that's been through severe panic attacks, severe anxiety attacks. I've overcame it. I'm here to let y'all know, if you're going through severe panic attacks, I'm here for y'all 1 hour every single day, because I know that you can overcome it. Last year, around this time, I couldn't even sit in front of the camera like this right now. And really, to be humble enough, I was edgy all the time. I always was on alert. I might have to call the ER. I might have to dial 911. I've experienced these things. But I'm also letting y'all know that someone that's been through severe anxiety attacks, going in and out the ER, I turned myself in, been through all that stuff, that you can overcome it. But I also want to let y'all know that I'm here for y'all, because I understand when you're going through severe anxiety and severe panic attacks, you can feel alone. You can feel misunderstood. Nobody understands what you're going through. For me, Alvin Campbell, I'm talking to any of y'all that's going through anxiety panic attacks. I understand you because I've experienced it. Severe panic attacks, you name it, anxiety attacks. I experienced it. The worst of the worst anxiety attacks, shortness of breath, chest getting tight, blood pressure skyrocketing, heart rate skyrocketing. I've experienced all of that, ladies and gentlemen. Y'all got any questions, any more questions for me? Any messages that you want to send? Yes, you have to be a subscriber in order to send me a message. I'm here for y'all tonight. I hope everybody had a wonderful night, a wonderful day today. I'm actually taking an hour every single day to do this for y'all, man. I work hard today, man. Yeah, a lot of times, I get a little anxiety here and there. But I think now the difference is, when I get anxiety versus in the past, I'm not in this state of panic. You know what I'm saying? Them are two different things, because you can have fears and learn to face your fears. I'm gonna say that one more time, because that was nice. You can have fears, but you can also learn to face your fears. And that's what I know now. When you overcome something as severe as like anxiety or panic attacks, in the back of your head that you can, what I mean, like, you can if you can overcome it, you can surpass it. It won't put you in a state of panic, because you know that this is just a season. you know if you're going through anxiety and panic attacks, it's not forever. Those of y'all right now, if you're going through severe panic attacks or severe anxiety, just know, man, trust me on this one. I've experienced it. It is just a horrible, it's a horrible season in your life that will pass over. The storm will pass. If you're going through severe anxiety right now or panic attacks, just know that the storm will pass. And just know that I'm here for you. I care. And this is a person that experienced them things. And I'm a living testimony. Just know that. Um, thank y'all for the thumbs up so far. I see that. We got 2 questions, and we are almost halfway through, ladies and gentlemen, this session. I'm here for y'all to help y'all, man. I just want to say, you know, you can overcome it. I'm gonna keep preaching this because a lot of times, you know, you know, you have these thoughts to come in your head, and that's another thing I'm gonna get to. When you're going through um, anxiety, a lot of times you have these what I call these negative thoughts that come in your head, and if you don't be careful, these thoughts will feed into your brain, and because it's feeding into your brain, it will start to signal throughout your body. And you have to learn from one day to understand when you have these severe anxiety attacks or panic attacks, you have to understand what exactly is going on. These negative thoughts in your head, these pressures, these stressors that you're going through in your life, sending these negative brain signals to your brain, and then it's signals throughout your body. Because what's in your brain goes throughout your body. I just want to thank y'all, everybody that showed up, that came in so far. I appreciate y'all, man. We're getting close to the second half now of this helpline, this session to help anybody that's going through anxiety or panic attacks. I would say another thing that really helped me out a whole lot, man. I'm telling y'all, helped me out a whole lot. Going for 30-minute walks a day, and I really need to get back to doing that, man. Drinking plenty of water. Stay away from caffeine, tea, coffee, chocolate. But going for these 30 minutes walks, that really helped me. But yeah, I think I want to raise awareness for anybody that got anxiety, panic attacks, because it is something that kind of like, and it's really sad, but it's kind of like in the unknown. You know, a lot of people are just, believe it or not, they're just unaware of it. I was. I'm not gonna lie. I was unaware of it when I had the panic attacks, anxiety. I was just, I've never experienced it before. And a lot of times, when you experience something for the first time, and you never experienced something like a severe panic attack, it's just you are in the unknown. And that's why I'm here to help anyone out that's going through panic attacks or anxiety. I'm here to help you. You know what I'm saying? I've experienced the things. I can tell you, hey, you know, don't do that. You know, I can tell you, hey, that ain't gonna work. Been there, done that. You know, I can tell you, hey, you're in a situation where your friends, family, people around you don't understand it. It's just you and God. You know, when you having these severe panic attacks and stuff, you're gonna quickly understand it's just you and God. Ain't nobody else. You know, you gotta be prayed out. You know, pray over your body. Understand that you know, you can get past. And those of y'all right now that's coming in, or you coming in watching the replay, make sure you subscribe, but understand that you can surpass it. It is not impossible. There are people that's been through it like myself. There are people out there like myself that are aware of it because I've experienced it and trying to raise awareness and attention to it because it's a serious thing. When I was going into these severe panic attacks and anxiety attacks, I thought my life was over. I thought I was going to be gone. I thought it's not worth living. What's much living for you? You having panic attacks every day. You can't barely work. You can't barely think. You can't barely breathe. What's worth living for? Um, and then this wise angel, this wise gentleman came in the hospital and said, "You know one thing? You're a nice guy. You're too young for this. You do have something worth living for." And this angel sent me help. This wonderful person, this wonderful angel came and sent me help. I thank every single one of y'all, man, because one thing I always gonna do is thank people. But I was going through these anxiety attacks and panic attacks, you know, I had to seek out help. I know that, you can't do it alone. You know what I'm saying? I knew that I can't do it alone. I gotta have someone, people to help me. I can't do this alone. I can't do this by myself. The worst thing that you can do when you're having these anxiety attacks and panic attacks is don't try to seek help. That's the worst thing that I've done. When I sit back and I think all the times that I was trying to go through these anxiety attacks and these panic attacks all alone, I was actually doing, and I was unaware of it. But in that moment, in the moments, what I was actually doing is the worst thing when you have anxiety and panic attacks. Because you're not the only one that have experienced an anxiety attack or panic attack or severe anxiety attack or severe panic attack. But your brain can somehow make you feel like you are the only one. And I'm here to tell y'all tonight, ladies and gentlemen, that if you're experiencing panic attacks or anxiety attacks, that you're not the only one. There is someone that can give you a hug. There is someone that can give you attention. And that one person is me, and I go live every day on here. I am that person that you could come to and get some type of help from. You're not alone. If you're going through anxiety or panic attacks right now, you're not alone. I can help y'all, and I appreciate y'all, man, so much. I know that this needs to be aware. Anxiety attacks is done. Panic attacks is done. Anxiety attacks would not take over me. Panic attacks would not take over me. Panic attacks is just a season. Panic attacks is just a moment, negative moment in life, a bad storm that you can surpass. And this is coming from a person, you can hear me out, because this is coming from a person that experienced it. If there's anyone that you would listen to, it would be someone that experienced it and overcame it. And I'm the person that has. Out of many people, and you can too. And you're taking one of the most important steps is trying to get help. Whether you coming here on this replay or live, you can get help. And I'm here simply as one individual, one gentleman, one man, to bring awareness to anyone that has anxiety attacks and panic attacks. And I'm here to help y'all. I'm trying to think of some other things that I did. I read more. You know, a lot of times you got to keep yourself active. You know, you don't want your mind to be wondering, because a lot of times when you're wondering, it can get you lost in this dark hole. And the next thing you know, what happened with me, I got into a deep depression realm. Okay, and I'm trying to tell y'all folks, once you get into deep depression, it's hard to get out of that, because now you're not just going through anxiety and panic attacks. Now you're going to do something that can really, if you don't get out of that situation, it can get you out of it can take you home early, and y'all don't want that. If you have anxiety attacks and panic attacks, you can surpass it. I will be here for y'all 1 hour every single day, live. I worked the whole day today, and I'm still going to do this for y'all, because I believe that if y'all come in here, y'all can get some type of encouragement. Y'all can get some type of help from me. And I appreciate every single one of y'all. I just want to let y'all know, man, that y'all are amazing. Y'all can overcome these things. If you got problems in your life that's causing these anxiety attacks or panic attacks, shine light to them. Formulate solutions. Help yourself. Have goals. Work on things. Get your mind off anxiety. What's going on? How you feeling? Get your mind off your stressors somehow, some way. You can do it. I'm here for every single one of y'all. Once again, this is the helpline. If y'all got any questions for me, any message or whatever, I'm here for y'all. I'm here for y'all 1 hour every single day, live for y'all. With open arms. And I appreciate every single one of y'all for coming in and participating tonight and asking questions. We had 2 questions so far. I appreciate that. Y'all got any more questions, man? I'm here for y'all, man. Any more questions? If you're going through anxiety, I'm here for y'all. I got 22 minutes left. Any questions y'all have? Any questions? Message that y'all want the y'all want me to respond to? I'm here for y'all. I really am. Thank y'all so much, man. It's been a good day for me. You know, and I want to thank YouTube. I want to thank God. You know, for just leading me to doing this, because this I was led to do this out of my heart, and this is, you know, kind of different from the content that y'all probably all, you know, used to seeing me, but this is something that's just been placed in my heart to do. And when something is placed in my heart to do, I'm always going to take that route, you know, versus what you want to do, because a lot of times what you want to do is not what you should be doing. So maybe this is what I should. I know it's not a maybe. I know this is the right thing, and I know this is what I'm supposed to be doing. I'm supposed to be connected with people and helping people that's going through anxiety attacks and panic attacks, because I know that is real. And I want you to know that you are not alone. If you're going through it, you're not alone. You know, and this is an open platform. You know, you can connect. You know, you can send a message. You can send a question. If you're going through these things you're experiencing in your life right now, this is open. I'm open for y'all. You know, 1 hour every single night. So I appreciate y'all, man, for coming through, man. We got a few minutes left before we end this stream right here. So if y'all have any more questions or messages, feel free to leave it. And for the replay viewers, if you're watching this, you come across this, if you made it this far somehow, some way, leave a comment. I try to answer your comments as quickly and promptly as I possibly can. So, like I said, I appreciate every single one of y'all. And thank y'all for coming in. We got a few questions left. A few minutes left. And so thank y'all, man. Thank y'all so much. Thank y'all so much. But when I was going through the anxiety attacks and panic attacks, man, it was. I had to say this, man. This is one of the worst experiences that I've been through in my entire life, man. I've never been through stuff like that. The stuff that I was going through, I couldn't even walk and have fun without having a panic attack. It was the worst experience that I probably ever experienced in my entire life. I'm not even gonna sit here and lie to y'all. I'm honest with y'all. It is bad. So I know when I say I've experienced it, I really have. And it's bad. And I'm here to raise awareness and to show that, hey, you can overcome it. And I care about y'all. If you're going through anxiety, panic attacks, I can show you that the things that I did to help me. You know, I can tell y'all, I can respond to y'all. I want to hear y'all. That's what I want. I want to hear y'all. So thank y'all so much, man. Um, I appreciate y'all, man. This has been great. I always feel good when I help somebody out, when I feel like I've helped somebody out. So I don't know who else is going to come across tonight, or watch this replay. Um, but it's always a wonderful thing when you feel like you're helping somebody. You're giving someone encouragement. I know that I can help y'all. I know because I've been through it, man. It's a serious thing. You're going through panic attacks. You can't sleep at night. You're having all these negative thoughts in your head. Your life is over. Your body's acting funny. Muscle spasms everywhere. I've been through all that stuff, man, and it's a serious thing. But you can overcome it. You can overcome it. Um, it's just a season, and that's something that you got to keep saying to yourself, man. You can overcome this. It's just a season. You can overcome this. It's just a season. Anxiety is not forever. Panic attacks is not forever. You know, you can overcome it. It's something that you have to, even if you have to do it every single day, you know, um, fight against what's trying to fight you. Fight against what's trying to fight you. Anxiety and panic attacks is trying to fight you. What you gonna do about it? What I didn't do is what I didn't do. You see? And the reason why now is different is because I understand. I was just unaware. I was just unaware. I've never experienced it in my life before. Um, but um, I went through it for about a good 2 years. The first year when I started having anxiety, it was bad. I mean, it was bad. And then that second year, when I started having the panic attacks, it got worse. And boy, I was crying in the inside. But I'm here to let y'all know tonight, you're going through anxiety and panic attack from my inside, right now from my heart, that you can overcome it. You can overcome it. Yes, it's going to take progression. Yes, overcoming anxiety is going to take time because speaking faith on yourself every day is something that you have to consistently practice. Just like you practice fear, you have to practice faith. So it's something that can be overcome, and I'm here to read this. I'm really just a simple guy, just trying to shine light on and awareness on something that a lot of people need to be aware of because you're not alone, and believe it or not, you're not the only one that's been through it or going through it. So um, yeah, I want to shine a light on that. So if y'all got any questions, any messages or whatever, or if y'all watching the replay, you definitely can comment. You know what I'm saying? You definitely can comment, and I will read your comments in the replay. And you know, those y'all that's from the replay audience. I go live. I'm gonna be going live every day around prime time hour, 7 to 9 p.m. 1 hour every single day for y'all. And I don't care if I don't feel like it. I don't care if I'm tired. I don't. I'm gonna have to not even see before I go live for an hour every single day. I'm going live for 1 hour every single day for y'all, and I'm dedicating this because I want to raise awareness and to help y'all and let y'all know who's going through this that I understand because I've been through that I care about y'all, and I'm here to hear y'all and listen to y'all and give y'all wisdom that you can use for yourself if you're going through anxiety or panic attacks. I'm here to give y'all wisdom. It's up to you if you want to receive it, but I'm here to give y'all wisdom. So um, I appreciate y'all, everybody that came in. Like I said tonight, thumbs up the video, commented, left your questions. We got a few minutes left before I wrap this up. But I'm gonna be doing this every single night, and like it's just to help y'all. It's just to help every single person that's going through anxiety, that's going through panic attacks. It's here to help y'all. You know what I mean? I'm here to help you. I'm open arms, ladies and gentlemen. Open arms, here to give y'all a hug and to show y'all love and help y'all understand that, man, you can come past this. This ain't nothing, man. You can surpass this. You know, you're going through anxiety, panic attacks, man. Like, you know, it's a serious thing. You know, and one thing I can say, take it seriously. Don't let it take over you. Don't let your anxiety, your panic attacks take over you, but take it seriously. It's nothing wrong with taking it seriously. You know, it's just like you're in a war, right? You know, somebody trying to attack you, like you don't just, you know, you got to take it seriously. You gotta do something. You know, you got to take it seriously. You got to get yourself help. You got to concede. You got to receive wisdom. Um, and you can overcome it. Just say that to yourself. Do the breathing exercises. Get wisdom. Get help. But also say to yourself that you can overcome it. And if I can, the panic attacks that I had, anybody can overcome it. Mine was bad. So, you know, anybody can overcome it. I believe that mine came from an injury. I hit my head at a factory job. And since I had that head, you know, I didn't go to the doctor for it or whatever. But since I hit my head really hard, it's like I started having anxiety attacks and stuff, and then it led to panic attacks. But I've overcame that, man, and it is progress you have to have. You know, you're not going to overcome it like overnight. It's practice, you know. But you will eventually understand. If you don't know after watching these live streams, I'll be doing 1 hour every single day. Yes, you have to be a subscriber in order to send me a message and ask me a question, and I'm here to answer y'all questions with open arms to the best of my ability. I'm here for y'all. So I just want to thank y'all. You know, everybody that's coming in, that's sharing this. And one thing I want to emphasize is share this, ladies and gentlemen. I cannot emphasize this even more than I'm emphasizing it right now. Share this because I know that there's somebody out there, a friend, a coworker, that's going through anxiety and panic attacks that need to hear this encouragement. If anything, even if you're not going through anxiety and panic attacks, there's someone else out there, a friend, a family member, that could be going through it. And I'm here to tell y'all that you can overcome this. You can overcome this in a blink of an eye, in a step, with your faith, with your understanding, your wisdom, that you can overcome this. This is a season, folks. This is a season. You're going through anxiety, you're going through panic attacks. This is a season. It's not over with. Don't let your head get it twisted. This anxiety, this panic attacks not taking over your life. You're not stupid. This is just a bad state of mind you're in right now. This is just a moment. This is just a season that you can overcome. So don't let them bad signals get your head wandering. You can overcome it. And if I can, I am confident, ladies and gentlemen, that you can too. So, you know, anxiety it is a serious thing. You know, it's serious and that's something that you should take lightly. You know, I think that even if you're not aware of it, you know, even if you never experience it, I'm here to tell you that it is a serious thing. Panic attacks is a serious thing, and you need to get help. Don't take it lightly. Don't take it lightly, folks. Don't think you can try to tack it down by yourself. Your own wheel. Your own wheel. You think you can tack it down anxiety and panic attack by yourself. Oh no, 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 no. You need help. And one of the first steps is realizing and being honest with yourself and open that you need the help. I think that that's one of the biggest things. That's why I say, if y'all coming in here and you're trying to seek help, that's one of the first steps. You have to be honest with yourself and get out of the pride and say you need help. If you need help, you need help. It's no problem. There's resources and people that will help you if you have severe anxiety or if you have severe panic attacks. You just got to take that action. You got to take that action and get that help that you need. Y'all taking that action right now. Those y'all that's coming in here and you having severe anxiety, severe panic attack, you're taking that first step, that first action right now to get that help. But first, you have to be honest with yourself. You have to be honest with yourself and say, hey, look, I need help. I need help. You know, you have to be honest with yourself. So, yes, that is the first step. So, y'all taking the first step, man. I'm here for y'all every single day, live around the same time, in between 7 to 9 Eastern Time. Only here live on YouTube every single day. I'm daily live. This is your daily live hotline. I mean, not hotline, a helpline for people that's going through anxiety or panic attacks. I'm here for you, man. I understand. Boom, your heart beat fast. Chest getting tight. I understand that, man. I've been through that. But I also understand the other side of it. You can overcome it. The anxiety attacks and panic attacks, you can overcome it. So, thank y'all for coming in, man. Look like it's about to, I don't know if it's about to rain or storm or whatever. But I appreciate y'all, man. We got a few minutes left before we wrap this up, man. I just want to most importantly just thank every single one of y'all. I appreciate y'all, man, and just keep going. One thing I can say, man, just keep going. Just keep going, folks. Y'all see the storm? Like the storm is trying to give me anxiety right when I got a couple of minutes left. But I'm gonna keep going because I'm gonna choose to keep moving forward. That is one big key that if you don't remember nothing else tonight, the help and keep moving forward. Keep moving forward, ladies and gentlemen. That's what you can do. And there's no such thing that you can't. Your brain, negative thoughts may tell you that you can't. when you have a episode of a severe anxiety attack or a severe panic attack, it might tell you you can't. But just know from me, who experiences them things, and I'm right with you, I've experienced them things, that that's not you. You can overcome it. It's just you making that decision tonight. You can make that decision right now tonight that this ain't taking over me. Anxiety attacks, panic attacks, it's not taking over me. It's not taking over me. It's over with. It's done. This is over with. I'm throwing this away in the trash. I'm throwing the anxiety away in the trash. I'm throwing the panic attacks away in the trash. It's not taking over me. Fear ain't taking over me. Pride is not taking over me. No, 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 no. It's not taking over me. Because you can overcome it. I want to say this tonight, and I'm always in these streams. Obviously, if y'all have any questions or messages, that's wonderful. You are amazing. You can overcome anxiety. If you're going through panic attacks, which is worse, you can overcome that. Stop checking your blood pressure. Stop worrying about your heart rate. Stop letting your mind take over. Replace it with positive thoughts. Understand that this is a moment. Understand that you can get help. Understand that you can progress. Understand that you can overcome it. You just have to take that decision to get that help that you need. I appreciate y'all, man. If I had to preach to y'all every single night, right here by myself, with nobody in here, I want to bring awareness to y'all. And I'm going to do this for an hour every single night for y'all because I understand, man, this is important. I understand that you are important. And I want you to tell yourself that right now tonight. I am important. And I will get the help that I need. And I will overcome this anxiety and this panic attack. Because this is serious. And I would not allow these panic attacks or anxiety attacks to take over my life. Because I know that it will take over my life if I allow it to. But I also know if I take that power back by making a decision today to take positive steps and positive actions by seeking help tonight, that I can overcome that. Thank y'all, ladies and gentlemen, for coming in here, man. I hope that y'all learned from this. I know I'm probably going to get a lot of people to watch this on a replay. But I go live every single night. Make sure y'all hit that subscribe button. Share it to your friends and family, anybody that you know, or even, anybody that you know that may be going through anxiety, panic attacks, or whatever. I'm trying to raise awareness. That's all I'm doing, folks, because I've experienced severe anxiety attacks and panic attacks. So I'm trying to bring awareness to it. Thank y'all so much for coming in tonight. This is Super Album TV, man. Hope y'all like my setup and everything. This Super Album TV, you can overcome anxiety, man. Just don't let it take over you. You know what I'm saying? Keep your head up, man. I'm here for y'all 1 hour every single day right here on Super Album TV. We're signing off. Y'all have a wonderful night. Good night. I'll see y'all in the next stream. See y'all tomorrow night. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Oh, I'm just getting off, guys. I see 2 people in here. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. I go live every night in between 7 and 9 p.m. Eastern time. But I'm just getting off now. I'll see y'all later.